and stuff like that. So I know him from that, and then I've known him from. I've known him for a long time. Whenever I was promoting fights, he back in the day when I was promoting fights, he helped me. He worked for MediaCom. Anyways, so this morning he's doing the radio show, and I like listening to his radio show, and so I like listening to his radio show. So I texted him. I said, "Hey man, I love listening to your radio show."
Yeah.
And he gave he got on the air and right after that and gave me a shout out and promoted the biz a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice of him. It was fun. Anyways, so yeah, I've had a good morning actually. I've already locked in over 700 in gains, and I'm still right now I'm in 4 trades or 3 trades, and well, actually 4 technically. Well, I'm in 3 tickers, 4 trades though. So let's see here. We don't officially go live till 8:20, but we'll see if we get people in there. Yep. So we'll give it a couple more minutes before we start talking about everything. Yeah, OPK.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look to add on a dip, like if at the open, if it dips down to 250, if it panics down to 250, I'm gonna add there. It's got a ton of support from yesterday, from after hours and pre-market this morning at 250, so I'm gonna add there. Same with INO. If we get a panic on INO down anywhere close to 10, I plan on buying some more, adding to my position there as well. Actually, INO may be the day where we get that huge volume squeeze. You know how, like, okay, so if you look at the daily,
Yeah.
you know, you see the last few days. The last 3 days, you know, we did, you know, day 1, we did, you know, we've been doing, you know, a minimum of 100 million for the last 3 days, right? So, you know, you have, like, here, like, let's look at SPCE. So SPCE, when it had its big squeeze, you know, it had this, you know, on the February 18th and 19th, you know, it was doing around 80 to 100 million. And then boom, that last day, it had that huge squeeze. What's another one that was like that? CLVS? Another one was like, yeah, CLVS. See it? Look at November 25th, 26th, 27th, you know. It was doing about 20 million volume. And then it started really heating up. And you get that big volume squeeze and the big exhaustion. And then boom, then you set him for the short. So I'm thinking today on INO that... Not Neo. INO. Thinking today, same thing. You know, we've had consistent volume. It's still making new highs. It's over 10 now. I'm thinking that today we're going to get a squeeze to 11, 12, 13, maybe. You know, hopefully if we can get over 100 million in volume. It'd be nice to get like 150, 200 million in volume. And get a big, huge parabolic move. So yeah, I'm still long INO with 928 average. and I'm going to add down at 10. I'm going to risk 975. So yeah, I'm going to risk 975. Actually, it's 821, so disclaimer. This is for pure entertainment purposes only. I don't recommend anyone follow our trades. Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. So we're live now. It's official. We go live every Friday at 8:20. Try to anyways. Next week we're going to do some afternoons. Some power hour squeezes. We can get some big moves in the afternoon. We got some good pre-market action. So we were just talking about INO and how hopefully if we can get enough volume that we can get a squeeze. You're not long INO anymore, are you, Henry?
No.
Yeah, both me and Henry both have been buying this thing. Well, he was buying down here at 5, but I started buying it at 740. But we've been buying and selling this whole thing. We were long yesterday. I only got right now. I only have a quarter of my position left from $9.28. I just sold a few minutes ago. I just sold another half at $10.42. So anyway, so right now I'm boxed in INO. So I should post my long
God, I want to buy Drad.
INO. What? 928. And then long OPK at 230. And yeah, so those are my long plays. Anyways, so yeah, the plan with INO, it dips down to 10. I'm going to add some more. If it squeezes right here, I'll just hang on for the ride. We'll get to Drad here in just one quick second. OPK, both me and also with INO, I'm boxed in short at 1070. So I covered half of it into this little pullback at 843. Covered half of it right there. So I'm just going to set my stop loss at the pre-market highs. And then if this panics down, I'm going to cover my short at 10, and then I'm going to buy more, add to my long position there down at 10. And then if it just keeps squeezing up, I'll have my stop loss in. It'll just take me out of the pre-market highs. And then OPK, both Henry and I both are long OPK right now. I bought on this dip at 230. Henry got some at 240 shortly after that. It looks like Henry just went long Drad at 680. We'll get to that in just a second. So the plan for this one is OPK is an actual company, not like say like CODX who only has like 12 employees, whereas OPK has like 600 employees. So this is like a real company. They're starting some testing for the coronavirus next month. So that was their news. They're going to be doing some testing. Anyways, so I sold some. I already sold half. What did I sell half at? I told you, huh, Henry? I sold half at
276, I think.
276. I sold half at 276 into this squeeze. If this dumps down anywhere close to 250, we should have a lot of support at 250 from all the pre-market action. So I'm going to look to add somewhere around the 240s, 250s in this range if it dumps at the open, and then for a push back up towards the highs. Drad, that's the other top watch. That's the top percent gainer of the day. Henry just went long at 680. So he just got long at 680 into this little squeeze right up here.
It's a super low float. They had good earnings. And they also had some other news.
What's your risk? Yeah, the float on this is like not even 2 million. I think it's like 1.3. Do you got a specific risk level?
Yeah, I'm gonna risk about probably 660, 659. Because
669 or
660 or 659. Just 659.
okay, I see what you're
I
saying.
might have a pullback here right away. The market opens, and then I might end up getting back into it. But
I'm gonna get that up on my screen real quick. Another one I'm watching is NVAX. NVAX, I am watching it for the short. If you look at the daily, it's been bouncing. So I'm hoping that we get a bounce up close to, it's gapping up right now. So I'm looking for a short somewhere here in the 14s, probably 15. I'm looking for a short. So we'll watch we'll watch INO from the beginning. And then market's going to be open soon. I need to get my orders ready, put my stop loss in, because it looks like right out the gate, it looks like INO is just going to squeeze right out the gate.
yeah, it does.
And then we got DRAD.
Oh, well, drag just took me out.
I think DRAD's going to dump right at the open. There's no shares to short though on DRAD. I think DRAD's going to panic right at the open, but
I'm hoping it does. I can maybe buy closer to 6.
yeah, true. So watching DRAD, OPK, and INO. All right, I just covered my my INO short. So I still got my long. But yeah, this INO looks like it's just about ready to rip right out of the gate. We got 13 seconds left to the market open. Okay, here we go. We're open now. So here I'm expecting INO to panic. We're getting some nice panic out of NVAX. It's coming right back though. Ooh, look, we're getting some panic out of OPK. So I'm gonna look to add right down here. I'm gonna add I'm gonna try to add some at 255. Maybe I should add. Oh gosh. We're gonna get some at 255.
Doesn't look like it.
OPK. I'm gonna add right here at 267. If it goes a little further. Come on. Alright, I got some at 266. If it goes further down to 250, I'm gonna add more. And it's coming right back. Meanwhile, INO. Oops. INO is ripping. INO over 11 now. So I'm just going to ride my long.
Yeah, I got in at 1072.
I probably should have just added right there at the open. Damn it. I should have just added when it wasn't dropping right, when it wasn't panicking right at the open. I should have just added. But I was trying to add to my OPK. And I'm gonna put an order to buy more OPK if it dips down to the 250s. I'm gonna try to add at 252. Look at that! Look at that squeeze, man. So now I haven't sold any of my INO yet. I want to find a place to add on a pullback somewhere because I got such a good average, you know. There's no way I'm going to lose on the trade. And OPK is ripping past, testing the pre-market highs right now. It's at 285. That was a good ad that I got at 266. Dude, is INO going to get halted? Hey, Drad hitting high day scanner, DRAD. It's at 715.
Yeah, I got my stop loss set at 1125 on INO.
Damn, I gotta sell some into this, man.
I just raised my stop loss to 750 or 1150.
I'm gonna sell a little bit here at.
Man, too many things moving.
Okay. All right, I sold some at 1172.
Drag just got halted. I'm in. We're in at 749.
Oh wow. Drad is actually. Listen, let me look it up. Let me see what the percentage is.
Stop loss. I was in at 680. Ugh.
Yeah, Drad's up 134% on the day. Wow. And NVAX about to test 14. Testing 14. Coronavirus stocks ripping.
Alright, just took me out on INO at 1149. Made 770. Take that.
All right, now I just took a starter short on NVAX at $14.06. And what just got executed? Other than that. Do I want to add right here on my INO? Why is it? Why is it showing that I shouldn't have anything short? I want to add more right here on this pullback on INO. Fuck it, I'm adding. I mean, I got such a good average, so why not? All right, I added to my INO.
I'm focusing on I'm gonna just watch Drad right now until it opens in case it tanks right away.
Folio. OPK still holding up.
Did you say some guru bought a whole bunch of stock in this?
Oh, that's why. Oh, yeah, I forgot his name.
Some billionaire or something.
All right, higher the better for INO.
hurt that I got knocked out of the dread by like freaking.
I thought you were in it.
I was 680.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Had that one pullback right
So,
before.
are you in it right now, or you just have an order ready for whenever it gets unhalted?
I'm in at 749.
Look at that. Look at INO, dude. Jesus Christ. I told you today was going to be the big over-the-top volume squeeze. Big push. Wow. Should have some resistance at 12. OPK has a huge float. I'm going to look at the float on OPK. Since it's such a big company, they got a big float. So it moves better after hours. Like during the day, it's got a float of 362 million. So that's why it doesn't move as well as say INO or some of these other ones with a lower float. Look at that, 1224, 1227 on INO. God, how high do I let it go before I sell? I got a great ad on that little pullback right there. And my short, look at that. 1240. Jeez. Look at that squeeze. That's awesome. 1260. It's amazing. All right. I just took a short on INO and did this parabolic move at 1278. Maybe I should sell my long up here. Damn, what an amazing move. DRAD's open. Are you in?
Yep. I sold half and that pushed to 838.
Jamie was short GNMK pre-market at 625, covered at 586. Nice. Hmm. $13. Here we go. How high is INO gonna go, Henry?
I don't know, but I got in it at 1242.
Henry bought it again. I added to that pullback, that one pullback right here after the first initial squeeze, and then after that I just can't add anymore now. Can't add way up here. I'll just watch Henry make money. Anybody else in INO?
So I put my stop loss at 1270. so I can't lose on the trade. Now I'm just gonna just move my stop loss up as it moves up.
Remember in the pre-market, I was talking about how today's going to be the big blow off top volume. Look at it. Look, today's going to be the big giant squeeze. All right, OPK is moving too slow for me. I'm getting out. I'm just going to take the rest of my profits on it. All right, I'm out of OPK now. I know, the only thing I'm waiting for now is I'm just waiting for the short. I took a small, tiny starter short at 12.76, so I'm just going to hang out and wait to find out where I'm going to get my ad. Wait for a big pullback. Let's see here.
Alright, took me out. But I traded it twice. I made $1,130 on it. I'll take that every day of the week.
Of course you will. Alright, I just shorted some more NVAX right up there at $14.16. It's pulling back now. I'm going to risk $14.25. So I'm going to put my cover. All right, guys, got my stop loss in on NVAX at 14.27. Should I take all my profits right here? On INO? Maybe I should, huh? All right, I'm selling it. I sold the rest at 12.78. Probably shouldn't have, because it might go higher. But whatever. So now everybody's going to be watching INO for the short now. And the fact that everybody's watching for the short now means that it could probably even squeeze higher. Sold half Drad at 8. Ooh, yes. Look at that on NVAX. Huge death candle. NVAX. I should probably cover some into that. Or I could be patient and add more. I'll cover a little. Why not? Nothing wrong with taking a little profits in the dump, because it could always come back. Take off a little. And I can add back.
What's the other coronavirus doing? What's APT doing? Down, CODX.
APT could not bounce for some reason. Alright, I covered a little bit of my NVAX. And then I'm going to look to if NVAX can bounce. So it put in this death candle. And if I can get a bounce up here somewhere near this resistance, near around 14, I'm going to add back to my position there. Drad failing. Looks like it halted on the way down. It was up so much pre-market.
I just got long NNVC at 1094.
NNVC. Pull that one up. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Holy shit. What happened? What happened yesterday that they had this huge... I didn't see this after hour squeeze yesterday.
Yeah.
Look at that. Did you know about that? Did you see that after hour squeeze yesterday?
Yeah. I didn't get in on it, but I've seen it.
NNVC. They must have had some news.
This raised my loss to 11.25, so can't lose on the trade there.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing any news on NNVC, dude. Yeah, no news on it. So I have no clue why it's squeezing like this. But yeah, this is definitely
I just scalped it. Just took me out. I made a quick $300.
on NNVC.
Yep, just knocked me out at 11.24.
So you got in at 1094.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
It was like 2 minutes, maybe. I might watch it again, though. I don't think it's done. It's got a couple dollars to fill, I think. But did you buy any OPK? Pulled back to 260.
I canceled my order and I just took the rest off into that dip down in at I got the rest out at 267. So I'm out of OPK completely. Just because I didn't want to watch it and focus on it. I probably should have just stuck to my original plan and left my order for my ad at 252 and then... Wow, holy shit. I just checked my P&L. I'm up $1,489.
Whoop, whoop.
I've had a good week this week. Gotta love the coronavirus. Unless you get it.
Very true. Is OPK done?
I think it'll bounce here. I mean, if we look at OPK, I mean, dude, it's got a ton of support from after hours yesterday and then pre-market this morning. I mean, if anything, I think OPK is a really good dip buy here, 250. Fuck it, I'm gonna pull the trigger at 250. I'm gonna buy it again. All right, I bought OPK. Long OPK. OPK at 252. 252. I think it's 252. Yep, 252. And we're starting to get some failure out of INO. OPK bouncing a little bit. I'm just going to risk 250. Well, I'll risk the low. I'm going to risk 245. I don't want to risk that much. I'm not going to give it a whole lot of room. I don't feel like giving back too much money. 244 for my stop loss on OPK. And it looks like I'm going to get an opportunity to cover some of my covering some INO at 1206. Half INO at 1206. And then We'll see how it holds up. And sweet. Getting more panic out of NVAX. NVAX. Look at that. Shit in the bed. Awesome. Do I cover it all or just some of it? Damn it, I wish I had a bigger position. Should have added into this bounce right here, right up at VWAP, but I missed it. Look at that panic. Nice. Nice panic out of NVAX. Alright, I'll cover a little bit. Might as well take some off the table. Maybe I can add later on. Come on, NVAX. I don't think I'm going to get... I got my order in at 1331. See if I get a fill.
I'm back long NNVC at 11.15. I bought it at, it bounced off a VWAP there.
If NVAX bounces anywhere near up in this resistance zone, I am going to add to my position. Okay, what did you say? Which one did you...
I bought NNVC at 11.15. We pulled back, straight off a VWAP.
Okay, yeah. All right, I see what you're saying. You bought 11.15 on this pullback, and then you're looking for a squeeze past high day.
Yep. OPKs squeezing, coming back.
Yep, there comes OP.
45, Brian.
OPK. What'd you say?
OPK put news out at 8:45. It says, help, option alert, January 15, $5 call sweeps, near the ask. Whatever that means.
Well, the call, they're talking about options if they're talking about calls and puts. I don't know what the call sweep means.
Yeah.
And do I add right here on NVAX? Or do I wait for more?
Come on, MVP. Squeeze. Squeeze.
Probably a pretty... I don't know if I should... I added to NVAX. Added to NVAX short. Added to NVAX short at at 1350. I probably should be more patient with my add on that, but I have such a good average. You know, I was shorting way up here at the top in the 14s, so it's not that big of a deal. I also got a cover order in at 1331. My new average on NVAX is now 1396. So, what about INO? Is it going to fade the rest of the day? That's a pretty drastic pullback. Or is it going to be able to grind its way back?
Are you asking me or are you talking to people in chat?
I'm asking anyone.
Oh.
I'm just trying to figure, because I still got the short at 1276, but I'm trying to figure out if this is where I want to add to my short. Maybe I shouldn't. Probably shouldn't. Hey, look at that. NNVC is going for you.
I know, that's why I'm watching it, so I'm not looking at NNO. Boom, just a high day. Alright, I gotta raise my stop loss. What do I want to raise it to? 1126. So.
And for me, hopefully this keeps squeezing for Henry, and hopefully it keeps squeezing because I would love to short up into this resistance up in the 13s from after hours yesterday. So hopefully the higher the better. This keeps squeezing for you. I like the fact that it doesn't have any news either for the short.
just sold half at 11.57. I'm gonna hold the other half to see how far she's gonna go.
I mean, it looks like, I mean, this is a pretty big move. You know, it's almost bounced $2 a share off its lows. But, I mean, it's still got a long ways to go till it's going to get into this after hours resistance. And then on the daily, if we look at the daily chart on it, look left on the daily. Yeah. God, I would love to see this thing up around close to 13.
Me too.
You got a top there, top here. Should run into some resistance around 13. So hopefully this can squeeze a little higher. I don't want to get in too early on my short here. We're at almost 12. So NNVC squeezing.
I raised my stop loss to 11.60.
Nice work, Henry.
Like that.
Nice little ad on the pullback there for you. Hey, is what's his Chosen V? Are you in the chat right now? Because I remember you were long the other day, INO with us, and I was wondering if you're still in it or if you sold. I remember you bought on the pullback with this to red to green, or from green to red at 7.55. I've been wondering for 2 days how long you held that. If you're in the chat, Chosen V, tell me, where did you exit at? How long did you hold that for? That'd been awesome if you would have held it a couple of days. Uh-oh, OPK testing 250. I got my stop loss in though. So OPK testing 250. Looks like it might break down. Maybe not though. INO bouncing off VWAP.
NVC looking a little heavy up here. I don't know what it's going to do. Almost hit my stop loss. It pulled back there, that one candle to 11.62. And I had my stop at 11.60. I'd love to squeeze past 12.15 so I can get $1 a share. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, it's up at almost 12 now. I would love for it to get close to 13. Might run into some trouble here though.
I know it's hitting the wall right now.
Yeah, at 12. But once it gets over 12, the bid and the ask gets over 12.
There it goes. Boom! Hell yeah.
Keep going. Go, bitch.
Raise my stop to 11.85.
So I think I'm gonna start in short at probably like 12.50. I'll take a starter short at 12.50. Let's see here. If there's any shares to short, hopefully.
I'm up over $1,000 right now on it.
Nice.
Still going. Look at that.
All right, I put it in a starter short at 12. Well, I don't. Okay, cool. There are shares. And then I'm gonna add more. You gotta reserve. You gotta get. Sometimes you have to get your orders in early at E-Trade because there's no shares sometimes. If you wait till whenever the short is like there and ready to go, you won't get any. You won't get any shares.
I raised my stop to 12.25.
Okay, starter short on NNVC at 1250. There we go. Nice squeeze. And OPK is breaking down. All right, I'm out of OPK. I'm not gonna wait around for it. So we'll see if NNVC can get to 13. I think it can get to 13, don't you think?
I lowered my stop loss a little bit to 17, so.
All right, covered a little bit of my NVAX. Covered some more NVAX at 1340. And so now with NNVC, I put my starter short on at 1250. So we'll just wait and see where it kind of tops out, and if it pulls back and then it sets in a higher low, and I'll add there in the higher low. And we're getting some more panic out of NVAX down to 1330 now. Should have been more patient with my original sell order at 1331. But that's okay.
God, I want to add back to Drad, but I don't know.
Really? Look that one up. DRAD. Oh wow, it's coming back, huh?
And it's consolidating nicely over VWAP.
It is. So we'll look at DRAD real quick. DRAD. DRAD consolidating. Yeah, I mean the trend is there. You know, but it's up. I can't buy it just because it's up 100 and fucking what 130% on the day. It's just
on the super low float.
It's just too much for me.
I want to keep my wrist tight, but
and here comes the pullback on NVAX.
Just took me out 12.16.
Nice trade, Henry. Not NVAX.
NNVC.
So now we're getting this pullback. I'm going to wait for a higher low, and I'm going to short into that higher low somewhere. Not sure exactly where yet. On NNVC. Pretty sharp. Wow, that's a pretty sharp pullback there.
It is, yeah.
So, yeah, I just got to be patient and wait for a bounce to get more shares in. And looks like NVAX is just putting in a double bottom. NVAX. So NVAX just put in the double bottom. Let's look at it. What's wrong with my mouse? There we go. Look at the 5-minute chart. So the NVAX put in the double bottom right here. Look at that. Bounced right off of these highs from yesterday perfectly at 1330. So maybe this is on the comeback. Maybe I should just cover and get out the rest of it. Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to cover the rest of my... Look, there it goes, coming back.
Yeah, look at Trent. I just pulled half that in.
Okay, I'm all out of NVAX. NVAX at 1360. So we'll just wait for a bounce. DRAD, you were just talking about? Ooh. Wow.
I just sold half at 8. I put my stop loss up to 775. I can't lose the trade now.
Holy shit. Squeezing. Damn. Nice work, Henry.
Yeah, 500 shares left.
All right, I added a small piece to my short. Added 2 NNVC short at $12.10. INO's holding up nice, consolidating really nicely above VWAP. And did you sell DRAD yet?
I sold half at 8.
You sold half at 8, and you bought it at what price? You got long at
7.49. I bought it the same price. I bought it right at the beginning.
Yeah, you bought it right over when it started curling up.
Yeah.
Popped over that $half number, and sold half at 8. I like that sell.
And I'm gonna stop at 775 for my remaining 500 shares.
Hopefully, you can get another squeeze up to 9.
Yeah.
There it goes. There it goes. There it goes.
Go.
There it goes.
Squeeze.
Squeeze, bitch. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Not put it at like 990. What's your sell at?
I just put my stop loss up to 856.
Okay. Come on. Is it going to get there?
Just sold 855.
Nice trade, Henry.
So I made $785 in that one.
Yeah, you got almost $1 a share out of it. You did get $1 a share out of it. Nice work. I think it might go past 9. And INO. So, look at INO, Henry. What do you think? Is it going to bounce off this consolidation here and then keep going higher? Let's look at the daily on it. God damn. But when you think when you think they're overextended and they can't go up anymore, that's when you should expect them to keep going. They always can go further than you think. That's for damn sure. And NNVC, I'm glad I added at 12.10. It is pulling back. I'm going to cover some here near VWAP.
I'm glad I got out of that. I enjoyed the ride though.
I'll cover some here at, I got an order at 11.63 to cover. Covered 1/3. It's not wanting to give me. No, I didn't get the cover yet. Didn't get the cover yet. Nope, now it's bouncing. Man, I missed my cover. Just barely. I might still get it here in a second, though. On NNVC. Alright. So, yeah, I tried to get a cover right down here. But we'll see. Give it some time. I got a good average. It could still go higher, actually. You know, it could get past 1250 and squeeze up to 13. Look at that. DRAD. I think it wants to go to 9, man. And INO. I think INO is about to crack. Could be wrong, though. It's consolidating, going sideways. I feel like it's about to fall off a cliff. But I always think that, though. Could just as easily squeeze the other way.
I know it's, I mean, it's looking nice though, like, setting, I mean, I'm gonna dabble with it. I'm gonna get in here right now at 12:41. I'm gonna put that the lowest candle wick about 15 minutes ago at 12:15.
And he was gonna dabble. What is a dabble? What is that? Is that 1,000 shares? 500 shares? What's a dabble?
1,000 shares. I always buy 1,000 shares almost of everything. Nah, I'm gonna put my 12.50.
Well, I mean, what you gonna put?
Big bull flag.
What are you gonna put your stop loss at?
I don't know yet.
I would say 12. Don't you think? I mean, that's VWAP. That's VWAP, and it's a whole dollar number.
That's $410 though.
Oh, then just put it just below the. Put it at 1222. And then if it holds VWAP, if it dips down to VWAP and holds 12, then you can buy it down there.
Well, I was thinking 1221 because that one.
Yeah.
Can't.
Yep. I see it.
Go.
Yeah, the low of this candle right here.
I'll risk $200 because it might just ramp up again. It's setting up a perfect bull flag. I think it's going to have a big reaction. Just which way it's going to do it. It's up so much that I gotta. Unfortunately, they're probably going to go down, but it's just that it bounced off of VWAP perfectly there. Now it's consolidating, so I'm going to take a chance with it and see if we can get another push to 13 or higher.
It does look like it's going to go higher.
Meanwhile, OPK is coming back, testing VWAP.
In fact, I still got my short from 1276. I'm going to put in a risk at 1261. Because I can always short it again later.
Are you talking about INO?
INO, yeah. Because I shorted into that squeeze, that parabolic squeeze at 1276.
And I went the wrong way. It took me out. Boom, big red death candle.
See, but actually, you know what, though? Right here, it could just be a fake out. I think that it might hold VWAP right here at 12. That's actually, I think, the best spot to buy, right there at 12. You see that little dip?
No, I'm not buying it till it's running, and I'll buy into strength and catch the wave. I don't want it to just keep doing this for the next 20 minutes and I'm stuck in it.
Oh, like chopping around, trading in the channel?
Yeah. There's too many other things to be moving right now to be focusing on that. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Did we talk yesterday? No. So I bought, remember we were talking about APRN yesterday?
Yeah.
So I bought it at $2.99 yesterday.
On what just happened?
Something got executed.
I don't even know what the fuck got executed. Oh, my NNVC. I covered some at 11,777. Covered 1/3 of it at 1177. All right. Anyways, as you were, what were you saying?
APRN. So we talked about it yesterday. Said how you liked the daily and everything, and then it wasn't moving much. Well, at the end of the day, like, I was watching it, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy it. So I bought at $2.99 at 2:10 p.m.
Oh shit!
And it's phasing up now. It's at 3:20.
You bought it yesterday?
Yeah, remember we were talking about, you're like, oh, it's a nice setup. It's got a good daily on it, and then we kind of didn't talk about it much after that.
No, I forgot about it completely.
Yeah, I had it still on my watch list because I'm like, oh, we'll keep an eye on it and see if it starts ramping up power hour.
And you bought it at $2.99?
$2.99 because I'm like, it was starting to sort of look like it was going to get volume, but it didn't. So then I'm like, well, I'll swing it overnight and just see.
You didn't sell any into the squeeze up into the threes? No?
No, I didn't because I think this is a couple of day holder.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And
I was just through my things here, and I'm like, oh, APRN's up. So hopefully I can get above 320 or higher, and then I can move my stop loss up to 320 then.
OPK back up to 266.
Jamie, is he still short GNMK, or did he sell it all?
He said he covered it in the chat. He said, let's see where it's at. He said he was short GNMK pre-market at 625, covered at 586. Let's look at it real fast. I want to look at. Oh wow!
Yeah,
Jeez.
I was hoping he was still in it.
Oh, nice short. Let me look at the daily on it. Oh, that was a good short, Jamie. Damn, bro. That was a real nice short. You got short at 625 pre-market. I like it, bro. Nice work. Yeah. It's okay that you covered a little early, though. I could see why you covered down here, Jamie, in the at 586, because, you know, it has all this support from yesterday. You know what I mean? You would think that it's going to bounce off this area in the 580s. Yeah, see, look, it started to bounce, and then it's got rejected by VWAP. Yeah, it pulls back. It flushes right at the open. So you don't know if this thing is... You don't know that it was going to get rejected by VWAP. Could have just, boom, busted right through and then squeezed through past high day. So I could see why you covered that there.
Yeah.
Damn, it really sold off hard, man. Fuck, no bounces whatsoever.
No. INO's giving it up, too.
Actually, it makes me want to dip by this now. Look down here. Look at GNMK now. Look at it. It should look at all this support that it had from a few days ago.
Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on it if it starts to go sideways here. I'm not going to buy it yet.
You could buy it right down here at $4.97 and risk 10 cents on it. Risk 10 cents to get a squeeze all the way back up towards 6.
I normally don't buy, like, where they just keep going down. I want it to start to consolidate sideways a while, because it could just keep going down. I want it to consolidate sideways a good 5 minutes.
Henry wants confirmation is what he wants.
Yes.
And I'm always trying to fucking catch the goddamn bottom. But I feel like it's finding a bid right here. On GNMK, I feel like it's finding a bid. You know? Maybe yes, my INO short and my My INO short and my NNVC shorts are working out nice. Damn it, I almost added to my short at 1250 when it was consolidating on INO, but I was afraid that it was just going to squeeze back up. So now that it's broke down a little bit, I'm going to let it work. I'm going to let it bounce, and if I can get a bounce right in here somewhere near 1250 into this resistance zone, that's going to be my adding spot. I'm not even going to cover any right now. I'm going to look to add in the 1220s, 1230s, 1240s. And then NNVC is breaking the fuck down hard. So I'm going to have to cover some more into this little drop. NNVC giving it the fuck up. NNVC, I'm going to sell half right here. I got to cover half. No, I'm just going to put an order to cover half at 11.05. I don't need to be in any rush to cover it. Okay, I got an order to cover half at 11.05. If it gets down there. I don't think it's going to get down there, though. Probably should have covered 11.10. Alright, got an order to cover some at... Alright, I got an execution at 11.15. Covered half. NNVC at 11.15. There we go. Anybody out there in YouTube land to have any good trades today? Anybody was long overnight INO with us? Or anybody catch anybody? Jamie, you catch this NNVC short with me? Or the NVAX short too? So now on the NNVC, if I can get a bounce up to 12, if we can get a bounce up to 12, I'm going to add back to my short there. If I can get a bounce up to 12 on NNVC. And then INO, I'm going to add near 1250. So those are my plans for those two. And then I'll risk 1260 with INO. And with NNVC, if I get the add near 12, I'll probably just risk 12.
I'm glad I got out of drag. It got halted 2 minutes ago on the way down.
Yeah, that one was up so much. Whenever a stock's up like 150% on the day, shit, it got halted on the way down and it's still up 125%. So it was probably up like close to 200%. Maybe not that much, 175%. It's just like, it's so hard for the stock to just keep squeezing when it's up that much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, every once in a while it does happen. So now, I'm up $1,818.86. This is a good week, man. This is a nice fucking rebound this week. After last Thursday of just making a huge mistake. Oh man, I covered my NVAX short way too early. It's breaking low a day now again. Oh well. It's okay. Shouldn't bitch and win. Tim Sykes says GNMK down to the 4s. This is why you don't hold and hope. Got to sell into strength. Yeah, it's red on the day. Yeah, I'm not buying GNMK. Although I do think I feel like GNMK is a good dip buy right now. I feel like it's going to get the red to green on GNMK. Let me pull up the chart real quick. GNMK. Okay. The red to green is 563 on it. So, I mean, 560, I would think that this thing, it would bounce 50 cents a share right down here. It's got to bounce. You got to expect at least a 30, 40, 50% retracement off of this fucking dump. Damn. NVAX all the way down to testing red to green. Going red on the day. Fuck, I let my short go way too early. Shit. I was watching NVAX all day yesterday, waiting for the short. I actually did short into this little pop into the close, and then covered into this panic. And then this morning he was gapping up, and I got excited. Oh, I covered my short way too early. Damn, look at that. NVAX, fuck, going red on the day. When it went red at 12, when it broke 13, because it's red to green is 1287. So once it busted past this 13 and this 1287, it just fucking shit. I was re-listening to the live stream from the other day, from Tuesday or whatever, and I realized how much I say fuck. I was like, Jesus Christ. I say fuck in like every other sentence.
See, that's why I'm glad I didn't buy GNMK. There was no confirmation yet.
You're right, Henry. Is Henry ever wrong?
Yes, I am.
Yes, he is wrong sometimes, guys. You know how I got proof, because the motherfucker still owes me 20 burpees. He still owes me 20 burpees. Okay?
I keep forgetting about that.
Of course you do, Henry.
They're so brutal. Body.
It's only 20, man. You could do...
If I did 20 at once, I'd be hurt in the next 4 days.
No, you did. You did 20. One time you paid me, another time you paid me 20, and you cranked them out.
I know, and I was hurt in the next few days. That's why I pulled them off on this one. I should just give you 5 a day.
Just go, or go do them like modify, man. Okay, you don't have to do the whole. Go instead of when you drop down and put your hands on the ground and you kick your feet back. Instead of kicking your feet back, put your hands on the ground, go step, step, drop to the floor, do the push-up, then step, step, instead of going real fast. Just go slower. They're called grandma burpees.
Grandma burpees.
Okay, just modify, sir. But didn't you feel good? Remember when you did those 20 burpees right afterwards? You remember that feeling? Didn't you feel good right after you did those burpees?
Yeah, I did.
You know, you felt a little invigorated. You're like, fuck yeah. I just paid that beaner off. Okay, for those of you who don't know, when I say beaner, it's because I'm of Mexican descent. And yes, I do love beans. Frijoles, eh?
Now, if GNMK holds 450, I might dabble.
All right.
But besides yesterday, the previous 2 or 3 days, it held above or about 450 range. So it's got tons of support there. So.
Oh man, I can't believe I got rid. I may get back in short on NNVC again, or NVAX again. If it can bounce up to 1350. I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna put a short in at 1325. Should get a bounce. We'll short that bounce.
Short that bounce.
And NNVC finding support right above 11. Oh, yeah, finding support above 11. Let me get up. That's a 15-minute chart. Let me get the 1-minute chart. There we go. So yeah, NNVC finding some support. INO, no bounce yet. Should bounce though. So I guess nobody had any trades this morning. Nobody traded anything this morning. Nobody posted in the chat what they traded.
They're not crazy like us, buying and selling multiple times.
Well, most of them probably can't because of the PDT. Oh, GNMK bouncing.
Fucking PDT.
It's such bullshit, isn't it? It's fucked up. It's like your money, you earned it. You know, why does the government get to tell you fucking how to use it in the stock market?
It's the rich keeping the poor down, man.
It's fucking bullshit. I'm gonna see if you know what, our next live stream, I'm gonna try to go the entire live stream without saying the word fuck.
That won't happen.
Come on, Henry. Have some faith in me, bro.
I'm just being realistic.
All right, I'm gonna go the rest of this live stream, which we don't have that long left. So it'd be like a starter short.
There you go. Practice. Build yourself up to it.
Okay? That doesn't exclude other cuss words, though. Because I'm not going to stop saying, squeeze, bitch. What do we say?
That's right.
What do we say when we want it to keep going?
Squeeze, bitch.
Come on, bitch. Okay, when I say bitch, that's a term of endearment. The wife loves it. Just kidding. My wife doesn't have a sense of humor like that.
Damn, did you see Trill?
Oh, I forgot about Trill.
Just popped up on my thing. It's at 782 and...
Yes! Yes! Let's look at the daily real quick. Oh, yes! Look at that! It's breaking out on the daily. Yeah. Trill. That's awesome.
You gonna get ready to short it?
No, not yet. No, it's breaking out on the daily. I mean, well, it does have a history of just like when it squeezes real hard, it does have a history of just giving it up.
Yeah, if it breaks over 8 and goes, then it could go to 9. But if it doesn't break 8, then
Oh,
roll over.
I do want to. I can't lie. I do want to short it right now, but
What's that other one? OCUL? What's that one doing today?
OCUL.
That one is...
Oh.
That one not doing much.
Look, and there's the pullback on Trill. Okay, so it has. If we look at the daily, the last time, I mean, it's right at the highs. It's right at the highs from. This could be a double top on the daily, right here, or it could just break out. Nope, might be a double top on the daily. Oh. Because look at the last time it squeezed. Yesterday? Look at that.
Yeah.
it just squeezes and then it just boom sells off. It does that a lot, I've noticed. And NNVC breaking down further. INO.
Now GNMK is starting to look promising for me.
All right, I covered a little INO. Covered 1/3 of INO at 1160. But I'm still going to add on my INO. Still going to add up at 1250. And Trill. Oh, I really wanted to short it, but I won't. And NVC. What's it going to do? We'll just wait and hold it. NVAX is bouncing and trying to come back.
I can't not dabble.
Which one are you dabbling with?
Long GNMK at 479.
Put that in the comments. CN. What? Sorry, what's the ticker again? Did you put it in the thing?
Yeah, GNMK.
Oh, GNMK. I thought you said GNMK. At what price? $479. Yeah, you're gonna get a bounce, dude. I should get in with you, actually. I know, giving it up more. Fuck. I knew I should have shorted more at 1250. You're going to risk what? You're going to risk 470?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I was going to do 469, make it an even 10 cents, $100 risk.
Oh, man. What do I do? Tim Grachani says, INO, if low 11s fail, then maybe I'll start to think about shorting into any bounces. Seems like a ton of support so far. If low 11s fail. So I'm not covering anything. Because I got such a good average on my fucking INO short. I'm going to wait. I just want to add into my shorts over the next couple of days. We might have a first red day on Monday on INO. I definitely want to be there for that fucking short.
Oh, you just said the F word.
Damn it! Oh! Golly, I don't even know I say it. I mean, I'm pretty good at not cussing when my kids around, though. But once she leaves, I'm like, fuck, bitch, shit, cock.
You get it out of your system. I like this GNMK now because, it's like I said, it's giving me a little validation. It's kind of trying to grind back up now.
I see it, man. I like the.
And it's not a fast mover, so like it's not gonna. Doesn't look like it's gonna just like tank 50 cents. You know?
No, it's not at all.
Yeah.
In fact, I feel like I should be in it with you.
I mean, this one I might be in now, and I'm gonna take a nap, and I wake up, and it's back up to $5.50, $6.
All right, Henry, you talked me into it. I'm gonna hop in. I'm gonna dabble.
Dabble with me.
I'm not doing 500 shares though. I mean, I'm not doing 1,000 shares. I'm only gonna do 500. You know why? Because I don't like money. Just kidding. I'm gonna set my risk.
remember there was yesterday. So VIPS. Remember, I bought it at 15:05, and then I'm like, I'm gonna take a nap and hopefully wake up and it's up. And I wake up and it's up over $16. I'm like, damn.
All right, I put a sell in at 468. Okay, I'm gonna dabble.
All right.
Hey, Trill, testing highs. Trill's about to break out on the daily and on the intraday. Multi-day breakout coming your way. Yeah, you're right. With GNMK, you know, give it a few hours and we'll be back up at 550 or 6. I'm selling if this thing gets to 550, I'm selling it 550 because the green to red is 563, or the red to green is 563. So it hits 563. It gets anywhere near 550. I'm selling all of it. I'm getting out.
I'll start with you. Yeah.
All right, look at that. Trill is squeezing. Trill squeezing. We got lots of good action this morning.
Lot of stuff.
Keep going, Trill. Take your bitch ass to the moon. Is anybody out there? Guess nobody traded anything today. Even if it's a loss, post it. It's okay if you took a loss.
Could be a good spot to end midday. Everything's slowing down.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Should we end it here? I mean, we've been at it over an hour.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Look at that. Look at that. GNMK's bouncing back, man.
Grinding back up.
Oops.
Grinding back up. It wants to grind.
Come on, man. GNMK. There we go. Starting to bounce. All I want is 550. That's it.
Patience, my dear Watson.
I love it when Henry calls me Watson. It inspires me.
I love it when you call me.
Dude, I'm so proud of myself that I held my INO long for so long, dude.
I'm super surprised.
Dude, I'm like, I can't. I've been holding my trades way longer lately. I'm tired of watching you fucking hold them for fucking ever and getting all the money. Yeah. Yesterday, on this dip, I actually bought yesterday on this dip at 9, but I sold way too early at like 9:30. And then it squeezed and I got rejected. I actually shorted right here, right near the highs at 10, near 10, risking 10. And then I covered into this flush, and when I covered into this flush, I rebought at 928, almost bottom ticked it. And then I held that motherfucker overnight, sold a little bit into this pre-market squeeze. So a little bit in this pre-market squeeze, and then the initial I added back. I added more at 1140 on this pullback, and then sold into the rip. Yes! My wife just made fun of me in the background. She did an impression of me.
MK, baby, he's almost at 5.
GNMK. I wish Chosen V was in the chat, man. I want to know what he sold. He was long the other day at 755. I want to know where he sold INO at. Ooh, look at that. There it comes, Henry. Anybody else buying GNMK out there? No? Are you guys fucking alive out there? Say hello if you're there. There's maybe you don't know this, but there's a live chat that you can just post comments. You can say shut the fuck up if you want. I promise you, if you talk a little shit, I won't get mad. Oh, Trill. Pulling back. Anyways, ready to cut it short? We'll be back next week, guys.
Yep.
So thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys made some money. Hope you guys had some good solid trades. If you're new, subscribe and go live with us every week. We go live every Friday, and then next week I think we're gonna go live in the afternoon. Maybe like Wednesday afternoon or something. Oh, there he is. Razor says hello. Did you trade anything, Razor? Did you trade anything, bro? Razor, did you trade anything at all? See what he says. Razor's from another country. I think he's from like Italy or something.
Yeah.
What time is it over there right now? All right, there we go. $5. We're at $5 with GNMK now, Henry. Ah. Come on. Oh, man. GNM pullback.
Slap down.
See what he says. No, I didn't trade today. Nothing wrong with that, bro. You're getting screen time, though, and you're watching. That's most important. Yeah, got to get that screen time. You got to watch the markets.
Yep.
There's nothing like... you can study all you want, but until you just watch, you get screen time, and you just watch the markets, you get, after hours and hours and hours of it, you get like an intuition and a feel for everything. I think it's like learning to shoot a basketball.
Oh, he's in England.
England. What time is it over there? 3:50 p.m. Nice. It's morning time over here for us. It's 9:50 a.m. for us. Right now is about the time that we usually get off the phone. Now's the time where Henry turns on his goes to his Russian porn channel, and he checks in with the spank bank and then takes a nap.
Hey, my life it's a hard job nowadays.
Self-sex is safe sex. Right, kids? Yes. I got to get a vasectomy because I'm not having any more kids. My wife has officially got cleared this week by the gynecologist to have sex. So I got to get my vasectomy ASAP. The doctor said, okay, just use a rubber. And I'm like, man, if I use a rubber, I'll just have an impulsive move and I'll just rip that fucker off right in the middle of it. And I'll just be like, you know what, let's just roll the dice again. And then I'll end up with a third baby.
Oh boy, you don't want that.
Fuck no.
Especially if you have 3, all under the age of 4 years old or 3 years old. Oh, that'd be brutal.
Dude, I don't know how, like, single parents, like, that. You ever seen those, like, see ladies with, like, 3 kids and they're a single parent? Like, how the fuck, dude?
I have a couple nieces like that.
How do they do that, man? Like, how would you do that? I just think women are better, like, mentally built to handle kids' bullshit. Like, my wife, her patience tolerance, her tolerance for my kids' crap is just, it's so much better than mine.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because I'm a dick by nature.
Well, you know, I come from a big family. We were all about a year and a half apart. So there was like, we had 11 kids. So my mom was, you know, we had kids that were 8 years old, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know, like. So she had kids. So when she first had kids, she had a 5-year-old, she had a 4-year-old, she had a 3-year-old, she had a 2-year-old, she had a 3-year-old. Can you imagine?
No, I can't. That sounds like, if I could picture hell, that's what hell would be for me.
Plus, she was basically pregnant for 15 years straight.
Oh.
I mean, the furthest apart one of our, like, we're like a year and a half, maybe like 18 months is the furthest apart. But everybody else is like, literally like 12, 13, 14 months. It's like, all right, one's out. Let's start the process again. But we needed it for the farm. You don't have many families having 11 kids nowadays. Can't afford it.
God, I can't believe your mom had 11 kids. And back then they had no epidural.
No, she was a tough old broad. But anyway, the last couple, because I'm the second youngest, it was like routine. I mean, the last few, they got to the hospital and the kid was out and they said 10, 15 minutes. And
Wow. Hey, thanks a lot, Razor. Look, Razor said keep making videos, bro. They're super helpful. Awesome. That's what we're here for.
it's good to hear. Thanks.
That is good to hear. Glad it's helping out. Plus, trading is so solitary. You know what I mean? It's nice to have. You know, I like going live because, I mean, you know, you go on YouTube, you see some people doing recaps of their trades. Fuck that. Let's do live. Then we get the action while it's really happening. It's way funner. Is funner a word?
I think so.
More fun. Ooh, look at Trill making new highs. Go ahead, babe. No, just crank it out. It's all good. And NNVC is bouncing a little bit. I'm going to have to add to my short. Good, glad, dude. Glad they're helping out. All right, just before we wrap this up, okay, so me and Henry are long GNMK. We're risking the low of this. We're risking this low. We're going to look to sell at 550. The other one we're watching is Trill. Trill is breaking out on the daily. So Trill's very interesting right now. So if you look at the daily, look at the daily. So it is officially broken out on the daily. So this thing could speed up later today and squeeze harder. So I'm not shorting it right now. And every dip, see, like yesterday it just sold off super hard, but every dip is just getting bought up. So I think hopefully potentially that this thing, we can get a parabolic move out of this thing later today.
I jumped back in it actually just now at 11:18.
No, I'm talking about Trill.
Oh, sorry. I'm NNVC. Sorry.
So let's go NNVC. So I still got some short from $12, and I still got some short from $12.08. So he just hopped back in for this bounce. I'm looking to add to my position right anywhere near 12.
I'm going to see if this is my setup where it goes under VWAP, goes over, consolidates, and tries to push through again.
So I'm going to try to short. Hopefully it squeezes for Henry and me up to 12. I'm going to try to add at 12, and then I'll risk $12.10. So that's the plan with NNVC. INO, I forgot to alert this in the chat, but I did add to my INO short right here. I got short. I added a small piece at, where is it? 1177. 1177 I added right there. So now my new INO average is 1220. So I'll just risk 12 on INO, and if it gets over 12, then I'll maybe look to reshort a little higher, or around 1250. So that, yeah, fuck recaps. Live trading is so much better. I agree, man. I agree. And we're going to do some afternoons. Let's see, what time afternoon for you would be like middle of the night for afternoons, or late in the evening for you? Because you're in England.
Be 5 hours from now, so yeah, it'd be about 9 o'clock there for him.
Yeah. So, anyway, so that's the plan with INO. That's pretty much it. Next week we're going to do some power hour stuff. And so stay tuned. I'm on Twitter. You know what? I'll start posting, like, if I know the day before, we're going to do, I'm on Twitter at, what is my Twitter? I should probably be putting on Twitter whenever we're going to be doing our live streams, just so, you know, like if I know the night before, I'll put on there that we're going to do a live stream the night before. So my Twitter name is, oh yeah, Legal Pimp. Legal Pimp at Brian Bressler. So just go to, so anytime we're doing the live stream, I'll put it on there. If I know we're doing it the night before. INO, testing 12 now. So we can go to 1250. So, all right, other than that, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you guys missed the beginning part of the live stream, it was really good. Lots of good action. We made some good money. What's your P&L right now, Henry? How much money did you make today?
Give me a second. There's 975 on that. Dread, 1700. Damn. Holy. I made way more than I thought I did. Like $3,700.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, I mean, so Drad, I made $785. INO, I made $840. So what's that? 1,600. And then NVC, I made just over 1,000. So that's 2,600. Oh, 2,600. Sorry, not 36. 2,600. I added them, two of them twice. 2,600.
Okay, I just added to my INO short at 1227. Yeah, right now my P&L is $1,850. I was about to say, I was pretty happy with my P&L, and then I heard Henry's. But we shouldn't compare ourselves to other people, you know, as far as our money making. We all have different account sizes, and, you know, I remember whenever I used to make, when I would make like 150 or make $300. I remember making like $300 or $400 or $500 in a day and being super happy about it. You know, when I first started, shit, even after I got out of PDT and then I busted my account up and then I was back in PDT, I had to fucking grind it out for a year to get back out again. God, that was, you know, and it was back to making $100, $150, $200 a trade. So, In any event, thanks again, everybody, for tuning in the live stream. It's fun. It's a good time doing it.
Yep, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.